everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might surprise you. The top 10 countries where Canadians might not feel so welcome in 2025. Now, Canada is often celebrated for its multicultural society and friendly citizens, and holding a Canadian passport usually opens doors around the world. But believe it or not, there are still some destinations where Canadians face significant hurdles. So, whether you're proud Canadian or just curious about global travel dynamics, stick around. We'll explore the reasons behind these challenges and share some fascinating insights along the way. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Kicking things off at number 10, we have Iran. This country is rich in history, boasting ancient Persian empires and stunning architecture. But for Canadians, visiting Iran can be quite the challenge. Diplomatic relations have been strained for years, especially since Canada closed its embassy in Tehran back in 2012. This means getting a visa can be a real headache, and if you find yourself in an emergency, good luck finding consular support. If you're planning a trip, you'll likely need to go through a government-approved travel agency and join a guided tour. Independent travel, not so much, especially for Canadians, Americans, and Brits. And let's not forget about the strict Islamic laws. Women must cover their hair and wear loose-fitting clothing, while men are expected to dress modestly too. Alcohol? Forget it. It's completely banned. But here's a fun fact: many Canadians who have visited Iran rave about the hospitality of the locals. They're eager to share their culture and history, so if you respect the customs, you might just have a memorable experience. Next up, at number 9, is Saudi Arabia. This country has recently opened its doors to tourists, thanks to the Vision 2030 initiative aimed at diversifying the economy. However, the diplomatic relationship between Canada and Saudi Arabia took a nosedive in 2018 after Canada criticized the kingdom's human rights record. This has made travel for Canadians a bit tricky. When visiting, understanding local laws is crucial. Women are required to wear an abaya in public, and alcohol is a no-go. But here's something interesting. Despite the strict regulations, the Saudi government is working to create a more welcoming environment for tourists. So if you're planning a visit, just be prepared to navigate the cultural landscape carefully. At number 8, we have Venezuela. Once a thriving country known for its beautiful beaches and rich culture, it's now facing severe political and economic turmoil. The situation has become so dire that Canada suspended its embassy operations in 2019. This means that if you're a Canadian in Venezuela, good luck finding help if things go south. Crime rates are through the roof, and the lack of basic goods can make travel quite risky. But here's a little nugget of information. Despite the challenges, some travelers are drawn to Venezuela for its breathtaking natural wonders, like Angel Falls. If you're considering a trip, just remember to stay safe and keep a low profile. Coming in at number 7 is North Korea. This enigmatic country is known for its strict control over visitors. If you're a Canadian thinking about visiting, be warned. The government advises against all travel due to the unpredictable security situation. You'll need to book a tour through a government-approved agency, and even then you'll be monitored closely. Here's a fun fact. While the experience can be fascinating, it's also highly controlled. You'll only see what the government wants you to see. So, if you're curious about this secretive society, just be prepared for a very restricted experience. At number 6, we have Russia. This country is a treasure trove of culture and history, but for Canadians, visiting has become increasingly complicated. The relationship between Canada and Russia has been strained, especially after the annexation of Crimea. The visa process can be lengthy, and there's a risk of being caught up in politically motivated actions. But here's something to consider. Despite the tensions, many Canadians are still drawn to Russia for its rich history and stunning landscapes. If you decide to go, just stay informed about the political climate and avoid any activities that could be seen as politically sensitive. Number 5 on our list is China. This country offers a fascinating blend of ancient history and modernity, but recent diplomatic tensions have made travel for Canadians more challenging. The arrest of a Huawei executive in Canada led to a series of retaliatory actions, including the detention of 2 Canadians in China. Here's an interesting tidbit. While China is known for its strict internet censorship, many travelers still flock there for its incredible sights. If you're planning a visit, just be cautious about what you post online and steer clear of sensitive topics. At number 4, we have Cuba. This vibrant island is a favorite among Canadian tourists, but political factors can complicate travel. While Canada maintains diplomatic relations with Cuba, the country's complex relationship with the U.S. can create challenges, especially regarding banking and financial transactions. Did you know that Canadians make up one of the largest groups of visitors to Cuba? Despite the challenges, the island's friendly people and lively culture keep drawing travelers back. If you're heading there, just be mindful of the local laws and customs. Coming in at number 3 is Turkey. This country is a beautiful blend of East and West, but recent political events have made it a more complicated destination for Canadians. The relationship between Canada and Turkey has been rocky, especially after the failed coup attempt in 2016. Here's a fun fact: despite the political tensions, Turkey remains a popular destination for its rich history and stunning landscapes. If you plan to visit, just be cautious about discussing sensitive topics and stay updated on the political situation. At number 2, we have India. This vast country is known for its incredible diversity, but recent diplomatic strains have made travel for Canadians more challenging. Tensions around issues related to the Sikh diaspora have led to increased scrutiny for Canadian travelers. But here's something fascinating. India's rich culture and cuisine continue to attract visitors from around the world. If you are planning a trip, just be prepared for a different legal and social environment, and always respect local customs. Finally, at number 1, we have Afghanistan. This country is known for its stunning landscapes and deep cultural heritage, but decades of conflict have made it one of the most dangerous places for Canadians to visit. The Canadian government advises against all travel due to the high risk of terrorism and violence. Despite the risks, Afghanistan has a rich history that some travelers find compelling. But if you're considering a visit, it's essential to be extremely well prepared and aware of the challenges you might face. And there you have it, the top 10 countries where Canadians might not feel so welcome in 2025. It's a fascinating world out there, and while some destinations pose challenges, they also offer unique experiences for those willing to navigate the complexities. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel insights. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and enjoy life.